Mazuma TV back in the building, man. What's going on, y'all? Shout out to Mazuma Nation. Shout out to the Mazuma Mob. We in the building as always, man. I hope everybody's having a blessed, beautiful, positive, productive day. Me, on my way to go to my family house with my son, feeling extremely blessed. Just trying to navigate through the shitty weather and all that, man. On the road to 2K, man. We about to hit that 1,800 mark in due time. So shout out to the nation and the mob for making this possible. All right, y'all, I didn't really want to get into this in all honesty, man, you know what I mean? But I'm going to address this rumor that's been coming out lately. And it seems as if Errol Spence Jr. has just been added fuel to the fire in terms of the rumor that's been going around. And according to the rumor, it seems as if Errol Spence Jr. is separating from Derrick James. You know what I'm saying? That was his longtime trainer. I believe that's been his trainer since the amateurs. And, you know, unfortunately, coming off of that loss against Terrence Crawford, it seems as if Errol Spence is just looking for a change in things. You know what I mean? And what's been pretty much confirming the rumors is one of the tweets that he had put out saying that he's looking for a new home. You know what I mean? And when they asked him did that have to do with PBC, he said no. So, you know, process of elimination, you know what I mean? And the fact that he even unfollowed Derrick James off of Instagram, you know, it just seems like that's the case. You know what I mean? It just seems as if I'm pretty confident that that's pretty much what the situation is. You know what I mean? And it's an unfortunate situation. I don't know the context behind the situation. It could have been something that happened behind the scenes or something like that. But if it was just because, you know, he had lost that fight against Terrence Crawford in a dominating fashion, then that's just a shame. You know what I mean? You know, because typically what fighters do, especially when they're at a high level, is that they'll blame their corner for the reason why they lost. You know what I mean? They'll start looking at the trainers, start looking at the people that's around them instead of looking at themselves. You know what I mean? And Errol Spence has a history of being undisciplined. You know what I'm saying? He said himself that he don't live the lifestyle as a fighter. You know, I've heard people that have actually been from Texas say that Errol Spence has a reputation for being carried out of the bar. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Errol Spence is somebody who's, you know, cut corners for a long time throughout the course of his boxing career. And when he was all winning with Derrick James, we never heard a rumor or anything like that he was separating from him. So it's unfortunate that, you know, these rumors are circulating. It seems to be more true than false at this point in time. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he said he's looking for a new home, and it sounds like he'll be announcing a fight date soon. You know what I mean? He must have been chopping it up with Al Heyman or whatever, and it seems as if he's recovering from that cataract surgery or whatever, and he seems like he's not done with the sport. I seen the interview with Frank Martin on Cigar Talk, and he said that Errol Spence not done yet. You know, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what Errol Spence what he does next. You know, I hate the fact that he's left Derrick James, man. They both built a great reputation off of each other. And I'm not going to judge Errol Spence right away and just assume that he's leaving Derrick James because he's blaming him for the loss against Terrence Crawford. I would like to believe that Errol Spence is a loyal dude and that he has some sort of accountability at the end of the day because, you know, it's an individual sport at the end of the day. You feel what I mean? So you got to blame yourself before you blame anyone else for your performance. You know, you guys was able to obtain 3 belts together out of the 4 in the welterweight division. You beat some Hall of Fame type fighters, man. You beat Sean Porter. You beat Kell Brook. I'm not saying that Kell Brook a Hall of Famer, but what I'm trying to say is they're high level guys. Kell Brook, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, your Dennis Ugas, man. He was building up a hell of a reputation for himself, man. You know what I'm saying? So it sucks that these guys are seeming to be walking away from each other, you know, and if he does pick a trainer, I'm looking forward to seeing who he chooses next. You feel what I mean? Because I never heard of Errol Spence like going out to somebody else's gym and training with them. It seems like he was just loyal with Derrick James for the most part. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what he does, man. Who do you think will be a suitable trainer for Errol Spence? Y'all let me know in the comments below. This is Mazuma TV. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm out of here, man. Peace.